I'd actually meant to record some Marvel Rivals footage, in all honesty, because I started want to do some of the PvE stuff and maybe a few games here and there. But I actually got sucked into the Werewolves Meat Zone, and my brain just went beep bop bibbly boop. I guess I'm forgetting. So yeah, shrug, I guess. Anyway, let's react to season 9.5. I'm not sure exactly what's going to be revealed here. I imagine it's just going to be, here's some nerfs, here's some stuff here, here's the hood. That's what I'm guessing that it's mostly going to be. Because it doesn't really make much sense for it to be anything else. So with that said, let's not waste any time and get right into it.
Hello everyone, Guang here. It's great to see you all again.
Hey, new villain, finally getting a villain, woo!
Season 9 took up the Chronoverse. The brand new team-up system fundamentally evolved how our heroes synergize.
Okay, I'm gonna pause this right now. Yeah, team-ups were kind of nice, except for they nerfed a bunch of them that didn't need nerfing and left some very problematic team-ups completely unchecked. So, yeah, I guess, but is my response to that. Like, in all honesty, it wasn't really the biggest game changer, shockingly enough. Like, yeah, it made some characters a bit more viable who weren't. But then there were characters who, like, finally had gone out of triple support jail, like Ultron, who immediately got slapped back in there, which I think is ridiculous. So I'm hoping there'll be, like, some mention of sorting that out. Because, in all honesty, Ultron being stuck in triple support jail is just kind of miserable right now.
Injecting fresh, explosive energy into Marvel Rivals.
It did do that, though. It did definitely give some life shock to Rivals.
Reputation across both quick match and competitive modes. And the reception to our newest hero, Jubilee, has been incredible. The community has truly uncovered her true potential. But as season 9.5 approaches, a darker element is stepping out of the shadows. What chaos will Parker Robbins, the Hood, bring to the battlefield? The Hood is a vanguard.
Let's go!
A dynamic gunner who works the razor's edge between mortal mobster and demonic powerhouse, flexibly switching between human and demon forms. Parker lays down.
Okay. He's switching between human and demon forms. Is this an ultimate? Or is this a cloak and dagger situation? Or is this like some new way of doing it? Like some overheat system where you turn to the demon form if you overheat too much? Because I've really been wanting to know this. I've been coping hard about this being a cloak and dagger situation. Because I really want it to be like that. Because let's be straight. One of the most interesting things about the Hood, outside of his lore, is really that demon form, that demonic power. So I'm really like, oh, I need to see this. So I accidentally opened a different page. That was my bad right there. I clicked a button. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm going to be chopping this video up anyway, because I'm probably going to be including the hero showcase whenever they do that. But yeah, oopsie.
Switching between human and demon forms.
Yeah.
Parker lays down relentless frontal cover fire with his twin pistols.
Trim pistols.
His mystical cloak, he channels the chaotic energy of Oblivion to manifest protective shields for his allies, while hurling dark magic.
Yeah, YouTube is getting kind of crazy with these like subtitles. Let me get rid of them so we can just have the actual rival subtitles. But yeah, so he's got shields that are created by magical orbs that warp into barriers. That's going to be interesting to see how that works.
They warp into barriers, sapping the strength of incoming enemy fire.
Okay, so it's not a straight up block.
Demonic energy reaches critical point. His inner demon bleeds through, entering half-demon state. His arms mutate into devastating demonic rifles, allowing him to unleash an absolute hailstorm of death. For his ultimate ability, the Hood fully surrenders to the.
Okay, I'm kind of disappointed by that.
Demon state.
I was really hoping for another cloak and dagger situation, because I personally feel like that could have been really fun. Like where you're just managing the two forms and you have to use them correctly to fully utilize the character. Like, I sort of knew this was probably how it was going to work, but I had somewhat hoped that it wouldn't be this way, if you get what I mean. That's kind of disappointing, I'll be honest. But it's not, like, surprising. It's disappointing, but not surprising. It'll probably still be really fun, I imagine. I imagine it'll still be really, really fun to, like, play. It's just... I sort of was hoping for a cloak and dagger type situation where he has, like, maybe the frontal offense version, then maybe a fortress-like version. Because that could have been a really unique sort of way to play, where this sort of feels like... sort of Deadpool, but more Vanguard orientated in a way, I guess, is somewhat where it comes like. Like, obviously, we haven't seen any footage of him yet, but that's sort of what it sounds like to me. But without the upgrades, obviously.
In this terrifying state, he fires massive, high-impact piercing...
What is that? No, we're going back.
State. He fires massive...
What is that? What is that? That's not the hood, that's the gun demon. What are we doing with Chainsaw Man in this game? What is that? What is that? No, I need to screenshot this. Like, what is that? Oh my goodness. That might just be the thumbnail right there. I don't care if it's low quality. Like, what was that?
All while radiating dark energy that grants bonus health to nearby teammates. We've been building the host...
1 second, I missed that.
To nearby teammates.
Okay, bonus health.
We've been building the host law with our friends at Marvel Games and Marvel Publishing for months now, and we are excited for...
Oh, there's still a lot more, wow.
Story. In the law, the heroes recently locked the hood in a temporary holding cell
okay.
after he murdered Gambit. From behind bars, he actually volunteered to unlock the secrets of the tablet of death and entropy, an artifact capable of communicating directly with the dead.
Yep.
Moon Knight communed with the tablet, listening to the agonizing whispers of billions of undead souls. These lost voices testify to the cruelty of Apocalypse, accusing the mutant god of orchestrating ties and eclipse to systematically exterminate entire worlds and races. While the heroes unraveled the web of regions
sounds like Apocalypse
and confirmed that Apocalypse himself was struck down by the new wielder of all black, the Necro Sword. This final revelation from the tablet changes everything. Mark Spector now realizes the terrifying truth. A true mastermind is hiding behind the curtain, playing them all like pawns, one that he knows all too well. The curtain drops on this cosmic conspiracy in season 9.5.
Okay, that's actually some really nice lore right there. Oh, we don't care about this.
Following our August 13th updates,
oh, we got some. Okay, we got some costume. Oh, that magic skin is pretty clean. I'm all about the demon form. I actually really like the fish motif with the skin. I'm more looking at the demon form. I actually really like the fish motif. Like, generally, I don't really care about the human form, but the demon form, actually, that's a pretty unique look, considering a lot of her forms prior have been sort of weird disco ball head, cyber demon, stuff like that. But this actually looks pretty unique compared to, like, her previous skins. So if they actually really go all in with the fish motif, that looks pretty nice.
Costumes and cosmetics will hit the store.
I'm not sure why we have got orange arm for Bucky, though. Like, what, are we going to get some squash from it?
Upgrade. We are rolling out exclusive toggleable movement and ability animations for Lady Loki, which you can customize directly in the costume menu. Finally, grab your tackle box. The fan favorite Krakow and Reels event returns for Volume 2.
Okay. Oh, optimization. Okay, this sounds good.
As the Marvel Rivals universe expands with every season, so does our file size. While this is the nature of a growing chronoverse, our tech wizards have been hard at work forging solutions. In Season 9.5, we are implementing a massive texture compression overhaul, without sacrificing a single pixel of visual fidelity.
That's good to
We
hear.
are drastically shrinking the game's footprint on your hard drives. PC players can expect a reduction of roughly
Oh
40
my
gigabytes,
goodness.
while PS5
Like,
and Xbox
that's
versions
pretty
are
clean.
expected to decrease by 15 gigabytes. Note, because we are completely repackaging these assets, the initial Season 9.5 update
Fair enough.
will be larger than usual.
But that's still pretty
The
nice.
final installed size will be much lighter. Zhiyong is busy in the lab, fine-tuning.
Okay, now we can get to the exciting part of the video where we're going to see what the character is actually like. I was mentioning I wasn't sure on his kit. I want to see more of it. So I guess this is a chance for the devs to be like, hey, it's not Cloak and Dagger type style thing, but it's still pretty awesome. So let's see how it runs.
The Hood's here to finish this.
Okay. Oh, that's a fast fire rate. Oh, okay. Was that an ability? It was. Okay. That's a lot of damage. I'm not sure on that. Okay, so that's self-pocket. Damien Priest sounds like he's having some fun with that. That's shield penetrating. Didn't they mention something about clones? I didn't really see anything with clones involved in that, so I guess that's not a thing, even though a lot of people rumored it. It was okay, I guess. Like, nothing outrageously new. Like, I was hoping for something like maybe sentry turrets, some flight-based abilities, some invisibility, you know? Like, it's okay, I guess. It's okay. Like, in all it's Vanguard, do you really expect them to, like, make something crazy and world, like, changing when it comes... Like, I'm pretty sure Dino was the most, like, shocking one, and that was just because he, like, devoured health bars on release, where this is sort of just like, it's nice. It's like a 7 out of 10. It's not the greatest reveal, but it's not terrible. Like, I'm still going to play him, because I want to play the Hood, but... I'm just like, he could have had a more interesting kit, considering everything. It's just like, it's acceptable, is where I would put it. Not terrible, not world-breaking, just acceptable. Like, I'm gonna be honest, the main reason I kind of feel a bit disappointed is just because you're thinking about all the stuff the Hood can do in the comics, you know? And, like, you're thinking about all the abilities he has and all the stuff they could have done. And it's like, it's a shield that lowers damage, which is kind of just not very good in this game, in the way things currently function. And then you got, like, on top of that, you have okayest phase move. Like, sure, not terrible, not great, just like, okay. But there's so many cool things you could have done with the Hood. Like, you could have had mobile sentry type stuff. Similar to, like, Namor Squid, but maybe less damaging. You could have had, like, exploding clones, where you could send them charge in a direction and they block when they hit something, or you can manual detonate it. You could have done so many crazy things. Like, as I said with the demon form, you could have had that similar to be Cloak and Dagger. You could have done so much, and it just sort of feels like, as I said, it sort of feels somewhat like Deadpool in a way, but not exactly, is what it comes across like. It's just very disappointing compared to what you imagine in your head when you know how the Hood's powers work. Like, you get all these ideas in your head, like, okay, he's a magical guy, he steals relics, he's very like that. He's also now got the powers of Oblivion, so there's a lot of cool stuff you could do on top of that. And it's just like, you expect more. I guess that's what I'm saying. I expected more out of the character, considering the fact that they had so much to work with in terms of potential abilities. But instead, they sort of went with a very safe sort of choice, which I'm not mad about. It's better than some design choices they could have gone with. They could have literally just copy and pasted Deadpool, in all honesty, which would have been quite a misery. They could have made it very similar to Magneto, which would have been eh. So I'm glad he's not exactly like other Vanguards, but it just feels like they were very, very safe with his kit, in all honesty. Like, they were super safe compared to what they could have done. Anyway, that's all I gotta say. Take care, people. Peace out. Peace.